Hi guys, and welcome to Cooking the Books with Heather. Today we're going to continue our cocktail series, and we're working from the Poole's Diner Cookbook, and we're going to make the Wake County Cooler. In case you didn't know, we're in Raleigh, North Carolina, which is in Wake County, and that's also where Poole's Diner is. So that's the name, I suppose. But the first thing we need to do is make some black tea vodka. The recipe calls for a whole bottle of Tito's vodka. We're gonna be making about a half recipe. My husband is wary of making it without having had it, making a whole bottle and maybe not using it. So all we really need to do right now is add this tea to the vodka. I've cut this down by about half, and this is the only loose black tea that I could find. It's an English breakfast tea, a blend of black teas. I'm sure it will be fine. But we're just gonna put the loose tea in the bottle with the vodka, and then I'm gonna shake it up to make sure it gets all incorporated so it steeps. There we go. Just gonna, that's it for now. We have to wait 3 hours before we strain this. So we'll be back in about 3 hours. My alarm just went off. So the tea has been steeping in the vodka for 3 hours now. And now we're just gonna strain it in through a fine mesh strainer. I've got it over just this mixing bowl because that will hold it. And then I'm gonna rinse out the bottle just to make sure I get all of the tea out of it before I pour it back in to store it in the refrigerator for up to 6 months. So hopefully this will be fine enough to strain out all of the tea. All right. So now I'm gonna go away for a minute to get all of this tea out of here so I can store it in this bottle in the refrigerator. Although, since I don't have quite as much, I don't really need it. Anyway, I'm gonna rinse the bottle out. All right, so I'm just gonna pour this back in the bottle. I didn't see too much sediment left in what had been strained, so that's pretty good. But now we're just gonna put the whole cocktail together. It's pretty simple. Other than that, I'm gonna be making a double batch, so my husband and I can each have one. I'm gonna make it in my shaker, and let's see. I've got my recipe here so I don't mess it up. I need some lemon juice. That's the first thing I need. And so I don't spill my lemon juice all over the place. I've got a little spoon. If I was smart, I would have just put it in a measuring cup that has a nice spout like that one. All right, so there's that. And then we have some simple syrup. This is just a mixture of equal parts sugar and water, heated up until it is all dissolved, and then cool it down and store it in the refrigerator for a while. It'll last a while in the refrigerator. And oh, I am missing one ingredient. I'll get that in just a minute. But then we just have the black tea vodka that we just made. All right, and we're gonna shake this over ice until it is chilled. I did, of course, get a little bit messy here, but here we go. I think that's well chilled. It's hurting my hands. The metal is so cold. And then I'm going to strain it over these, again, large ice cubes. She just says glass, highball glass filled with an ice-filled highball glass. And so I'm gonna try to do this half and half. I think that is pretty even. And then the ingredient I forgot about, I have some cold club soda. It just says soda, and I'm assuming she means club soda. I'm gonna have my assistant open this for me. So, all right. Club soda doesn't have any sweetener in it. It's basically just carbonated water. And she says to top it to the rim with club soda. I think that's good for us. And garnish with a lemon wedge. And that's it. We'll let you know how it tastes. On this episode, you watched me make a Wake County cooler out of the Poole's Diner cookbook. And we are sweet tea fans, but I have to say that for my husband, this did not taste like Southern sweet tea. He said it tasted like Yankee sweet tea. He is not a fan of lemon in his sweet tea, and that certainly did not help. So there's a lot of lemon in this. It definitely tastes kind of like an Arnold Palmer lemonade plus sweet tea, but you know, alcoholic. So with the lemon in it, he really did not like it. We tried it without the lemon and it was very tannic. This was like the next day. So it'd been in the refrigerator for an extra day. It was very tannic, needed a lot of the simple syrup to sweeten it up to make it more palatable. And I think we did end up adding some lemon juice at that point, but less than the recipe called for. I'm kind of glad we didn't make a whole bottle of the black tea vodka, but it was, I mean, I really did enjoy the drink. For me, I like it with lemon. So it was good. It was a nice, light, refreshing drink that you could drink in the summer. If you don't like lemon in your tea, you might want to dial that back a little bit. But yeah, I did enjoy it and it was not that difficult. Just had to wait a little while for the tea to steep in the vodka. But other than that, it was pretty normal for a drink. Put some things together and shake it. Anyway, if you enjoyed watching me make this, then please give me a thumbs up and come back next week to watch me make something else. I forgot to close the thing. I can hear it and it's driving me crazy, so.